Welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. Tonight, just Alex and I, we're going to get into the worst Game 7 performances by a team in NBA history in favor of, I guess, in topic of the Suns and Dallas Mavericks. Before we jump into that, smash the subscribe button for us. For you, means a lot to us. We're trying to grow our family, and we always appreciate you guys interacting with us. So we're going to jump into it. We have a history list in front of us because we had to do a little research on this, but dude, at one point, like you said, Phoenix was up, 42, 44 points?
It was enough to where I was like, they might go 50 here.
Yeah. It was bad. I mean, especially at halftime. Like, the score was just egregious. Got into the third quarter, got even worse, and then I think they just kind of just rotated it. Dallas let everybody off the court, let everybody on the court that probably had not played the whole playoffs.
I mean, they pulled Luka, I think, with like 6 minutes left or something like that. It was an outrageous amount.
Yeah, probably.
He was already like in the t-shirt and everything.
Yeah.
Like, he was done.
He might as well just gone taking a shower in the fourth quarter. So, well, the worst playoff blowout in NBA history, before anybody has to look it up, 2005, Dallas also beat Houston by 40 points in a game 7.
That's all dirt on that shit.
That's all dirt going off. So 40 points, 116-76 was the final on that one. So Dallas, actually, their Phoenix blowout falls 5th all time. So Dallas literally owning 2 of the top 5 blowouts in NBA history. This past one with Phoenix, and then one over Houston in 2005. The 2016 Miami team is in here. 2008 Boston over Atlanta. That was the big team with Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Rajon Rondo, and Ray Allen. And then, funny enough, coming in at 8th was the game before on Sunday is literally Milwaukee and Boston. So Boston blowing out Milwaukee by freaking 28 points, falls in 8th biggest blowout in a Game 7 ever. And then Phoenix and Dallas. So on 2 days, which the NBA probably thought was going to be huge for them television-wise, they get 2 freaking blowouts in Game 7s.
Yeah. I think the Dallas one that we just watched, there's 2 things that really sting for Phoenix that I think if I was a Phoenix fan, it would really just make me mad that we lost, was the Devin Booker-Luka rivalry and the shit-talking and stuff. And then Luka goes out there and had, I think, 27 points, and he almost had like a triple-double before halftime.
He had the same amount of points at halftime that the Phoenix Suns had.
Yeah, he alone had as many points as the whole team for Phoenix. And then on top of that, Phoenix was at home.
Yeah.
Like, you had fans paying for a Game 7 in your hometown, and you just get destroyed.
Yeah.
For like, come the third quarter, like, the stadium was emptying out already. Like, it was bad. Those 2 things really sting.
But I'm with you. I think the Phoenix blowout, I don't know. 2005, we were so young that, like, I definitely don't remember that game. But the Phoenix blowout that we just witnessed, I mean, to be the number 1 seed, to be the only team that won 60 games, to be the, like, heavy favorite to win the championship. I mean, to be such a heavy favorite in this series that people were probably saying it was going to be a sweep or a 5-game series, like, to then show up and be like, all right, we got some Game 7. Dallas has given us a good run. You know, it's 4-3 or it's 3-3. Like, let's roll in here Game 7, win business, and move on. To get blown out, I mean, just blown out of your own building.
Yeah.
And it could have been so worse. Like what was the final? It was 33 points. This could easily have been a 45-point blowout. Like if Dallas had not taken their foot,
was leading by 45 at a point.
Yeah, like if Dallas had not taken their foot off of Phoenix' throat and just said, "Hey, we're playing the whole game." Luka
could have jumped like 55.5.
Luka could have dropped 60. Like,
true.
Let's get out here and let's just beat him as hard as we can. And so, I mean, is it the worst blowout in NBA history? Maybe. I won't say yes for sure. I definitely think there's an argument. Clearly, the point blowout with Dallas and Houston, like, that was a really bad game in 2005 too. But I definitely think it's top 3.
I think there's just a lot more insult to the Phoenix one that we just witnessed. That all the other extracurriculars that were going on off the court, the press conferences and people running their mouth and stuff like that. And I do want to know with the 2005 Dallas one, what was their largest lead in that game?
Yeah,
was there 43? Like, was it one of those games where they just kept increasing the lead, or did they do like Dallas where they just jumped out to almost 50 and then let Phoenix work it back to 30? You know,
Yeah.
So like did these guys in 2005 have almost 60-point lead and then let them work it back down to 43?
Yeah, I mean that's also true. Totally true. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, so it's interesting, but I know for my personal experience, my history of sports, that was the worst Game 7 of, I'm even saying like baseball, NHL, to even like a football playoff game. Like, I think that was the worst elimination or series punching game I've ever watched.
Probably.
Like, just where you're like, where is the other team? Like, what happened? Did they all get, the stomach flu before the game? What the hell happened?
Yeah, and to be the stature that they're at too, like to be that number one seed, 63 game winner, like that was bad. So, all right, well, let us know in the comments what you think. Was that the worst Game 7 performance in NBA history by the Phoenix Suns? As always, we appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe.